Horacio Sala, the father of late footballer Emiliano Sala, has died of a heart attack 3 months after his son's tragic plane crash. News of his death broke on Friday morning and was confirmed by local politician Julio Muller, who told the media that he passed away in his bed overnight. Muller said, 2019 doesn't let up in shocking us with news in this town. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the lady, his wife, rang me and she was very upset. The doctors were there, but when I arrived at their home, he had already died. He could never get over Emmy's death. Sala's passing in the town of Progreso, Argentina, comes mere months after son Emiliano died while traveling to his new club, Cardiff City. The plane carrying Emiliano went missing over the English Channel, and a few weeks later his body was found in the wreckage on the seabed. The father of Emiliano Sala and one of the footballer's closest friend have both died in the space of a week, just 3 months after the player was killed in a plane crash. Horacio Sala passed away from a heart attack in his bed at home in Progreso, Argentina this morning. He was 58. It came just a few days after Sebastian Rabellino, a fellow footballer and longtime friend of Emiliano, was killed in a car crash. Their deaths come 3 months after Emiliano was killed when a plane taking him to Cardiff crashed into the English Channel. Sala's father Horacio has been grief-stricken ever since the player died. Local politician Julio Muller said, he could never get over Emmy's death. Sebastian Rabellino, 24, who started out at the same club as Sala and went to his funeral, was confirmed dead this week following a car crash near Progreso. Mr. Sala found out through media reports that his son was missing after his plane disappeared. The footballer's death was confirmed 2 days later. Speaking in early February, former truck driver Mr. Sala told Argentine TV, "I cannot believe it. This is a dream. A bad dream. I am desperate." He described his son as small-town humble boy, adding, "He was a lad who always fought for what he had." Mr. Sala's death was today confirmed by local politician Julio Muller, who said paramedics had rushed to his home but were unable to save him. Mr. Muller told local radio station La Red, 2019 doesn't let up in shocking us with news in this town. At 5 o'clock in the morning, a lady, his partner, rang me and she was very upset. The doctors were there, but when I arrived at their home, he had already died. Mr. Sala was living with his partner Karina Taffarel at the time of his death, which comes as a fresh blow for Emiliano's still grieving brother Dario and sister Romina. Progreso, where Mr. Sala died, is a small town of around 3,000 people situated 250 miles northwest of Argentina's capital Buenos Aires. A friend of Mr. Sala, Daniel Ribot, told Argentina's La Nation newspaper, "I saw with him during the week. I bumped into him in the street and we spent half an hour talking about the soybean harvest. He seemed better, more willing to talk. Emiliano Sala's friend Mr. Ravellino played for the local team in Progreso, San Martin. He took one of the club's shirts to Sala's funeral earlier this year. Authorities in Argentina say he was killed instantly when the car he was traveling in collided with a truck carrying soybeans last week. 4 other people were also injured. Mr. Ravellino had played in a local match just 2 days earlier.